Hey, good evening. I'm here tonight because definitely I want to acknowledge my nurses, healthcare personnel, yes, but my new nurses in particular tonight. As we celebrate Black History Month, I want to let my nurses know that they are recognized because there was a time when they never even had title and yet they worked. So, as we reflect and as we are in the present and as we move forward, let's stand out in as we continue really to give high quality care to all patients. I'm Dr. Miriam Smith, the host for Empowering New Nurses. I'm also uh, an author, best-selling author for Amazon, and also I advocate for my new nurses and excellence in seeing that patient receive high quality care. So tonight it's 8:07. Promise you I'll be short. But I have to acknowledge you. You who are watching now, you new nurse and others and friends, because nursing is a noble profession. Even when things seem challenging, nursing remains a noble profession. So I want to welcome you to my Empowering New Nurses platform and remind you that the black nurses have contributed tirelessly for everyone. This Black History Month, we pause to recognize the legacy of Black nurses whose faith, courage, and commitment transformed healthcare. I also, I also want to let you know that their impact wasn't always acknowledged, but it was always felt. And today, new nurses like you and you carry that same spirit. Let it move forward. This month, we honor where we've been while empowering you to lead with confidence, compassion, and purpose. I want to let you know that I've orientated many new nurses who have become very successful, outstanding leaders and contributors to the healthcare system. So, Black nurses, this month, this Black History Month, reminds us that diversity in nursing is not new, it is fundamental. Long before equity was discussed, Black nurses were caring, innovating, and advocating in systems that did not always protect them. As new nurses, this legacy is not a burden, it's a blessing. You're empowered by those who came before you to lead with excellence, speak with confidence, and care with integrity. Yes, we must remember that the Lord helped us. We can't forget the legacy of healing, strength, and faith that surround us as we help those who are most vulnerable. And you'll hear that in many of the statements that I'll make because I've been there and I've seen patients wanting to say something, just want to hear someone, see someone listening to them, to their complaints, to listen to their voice, to listen to what they have to say. And when you spend that few minutes with them, it does make a big difference. So there's a spiritual part to it. Because as you go there, out there, just remember you're not alone. The Lord is with you. And caring is sacred. Remember that. So, my young nurse, find a nurse who have impacted your life, who have impacted you on your nursing journey. And tell them that you appreciate them. Tell them that you care. I can recall, there are times when I reflect on when I was a young nurse, when I started, when I was a new nurse, and the interest that the senior nurses had in ensuring that I learned this or I learned that procedure, willing to take me by the hand and teach. And I must say, I've paying it forward. I'll continue to pay it forward because I'm passionate about sharing nursing, my skills, experiences. Very interesting. I recall when I was at 9/11, one of the first responders, and I recall just being so active, helping. I wasn't even thinking of myself and the exposure of whatever it was. So guess what? If I cough deeply or it make a sound, my children would say, "Mom, did you go and check out 9/11?" That sort of thing. Make sure. Because many people have succumbed to death because of exposure. Yeah. Anyway, I must say, I recall being very busy there, helping to flush patients' eyes with saline and helping them to make sure that they move on, to be transported to um, hospitals. It was my experience there was such a learning and yet a giving of myself and those who were there. And I remember a recruiter, well, it was from another agency. I was working with Visiting Nurse Choice of New York at the time. And I recall one of the leaders in another institution saying, "Will you come and work with us?" He was recruiting at the same time. But at that time, no, I was loyal. I was devoted. I cared for my patient, but I returned to my place of work after. I've said that to say, wherever you go, shine and be the person you are. Don't try to be somebody else. That caring, that compassionate attribute of yours, characteristic, let it be seen because that's who you are without any pretense. Just be yourself. Share, and as you learn, I would say pay it forward. One of my former colleagues would use that term, which I always admire, paying it forward. Someone helped you along the way, and so you should in turn help someone else. Nursing is a beautiful, noble profession, yet it can be challenging. But remember, it's not the same every day. Not the same. So, in spite of all, and it might seem overwhelming sometimes, remember to take some self care. And self care has many dimensions, including the physical, the mental, the psychological, yes, and of course the spiritual. Just remember that you cannot deal with everything and all of it by yourself. That spiritual help does make a difference. So, this is what I have to say to you today as you celebrate Black History Month. Remember you being on the shoulder of some resilient individuals who have gone forward, who have trod the path, trailblazers for us and for you. So Be of good courage. Don't give up. Keep doing the best you can for humanity. Thank you. How can you get in touch with me? Okay, you can check me on YouTube at Miriam Amanda Smith. Okay, yes, yes, yes. This is a special week indeed, because many of our nurses before never even had title, and yet they work so hard. Yes. And you might know someone today who helped you along when you started, before you have become proficient, when you were just a novice. Find someone who have helped you in your nursing journey and tell them that you appreciate them. That's what I have to say for you today. You can subscribe to my channel. You can thumbs up. You can make a comment. I would appreciate that. And share the link with someone. Very soon, I said before that my little booklet on grace, empowered by grace, will be coming out. You need to get your copy, because this book will definitely help you along. Short readings, and as I said, it's a booklet, so it's very short, but I know you will enjoy it. I know you will, and I know you will implement some of what I've been written in there. Have a blessed evening. Looking forward to seeing you again before the week is done. Bye bye.